Hi guys and welcome back to another S-Feg video. This is the Applied Energistics mini-series and now I'm going to be taking you onto the processing of ores. So between last episode and this I set up this little room here. I put in 2 pulverizers and 2 furnaces. Each pulverizer has a export bus on the input side which can basically import items out of your Applied Energistics system straight into the inventory. On top is an import bus which exports the item from the pulverizer back into this system. It's pretty weird languaging, but if you think about it from the system's point of view, it makes sense. Right, so then we're going to import all items, all ores into the pulverizers, and then import dust into the furnaces. But before that, in a way to save energy, there's a cable called the dark cable. It's right here, which means this segment, this entire system, will not be recognised until the controller, until you give that wire a redstone signal. For example, if you look in here, you see no export or import buses and no extra cable. But if I flick this lever right here, which sends a wireless signal to that dark cable, you suddenly see we have the import buses, the extra cable, the dark cable, and we're all set up and ready to go. So all I need to do now is put ores and power to over here. Oh, power, that would help. Just a little bit. Give me a minute. I'll get some power up and running. So we need tesseract and this and this and this. It's always a good idea to put your power in before you say anything. So we're going to have a wire there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I can have my tesseract right here exposed, maybe? No, because I might want to extend this, you never know. So I'm going to put it right at the back. It means this cable's wasted, this cable's wasted, that's wasted. Delete, delete, and it's going to go there. And then we're going to hook it up to energy 2. It's going to receive. This should power everything. Yep, everything is getting power. Let me just cover up these disgusting holes. There is some covers you can use if you don't want wires hanging out in your floor. Cover. Let me just grab a stone cover. Where's it disappeared to? So there's coloured brick. Wow, there's so many more bricks now that it's a much harder to find the cover you're looking for. Is that it? Stone cover. There we go. Now just go over anything you don't want to see and click and it'll hide it. Apart from Applied Energistics, to hide that stuff you need facades. Oh, I double clicked. Right. So now go over to my Applied Energistics system. And I'm going to get the ores out and put them into the export bus. So once you've set this up, it will automatically pull any ores that go into the system straight out and into where it's meant to go. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So we can get rid of this, and bring that back. So we're going to want silver, lead, iron, copper, gold. Is that everything? And aluminium. Aluminium, British. Right, so the minute I put these in here, they should start exporting in. So we put it on move stacks items at a time. Go like this. If we look at that now, it should be doing it. Yes, we have import. Now I'm going to do it with both. Usually you wouldn't do this, but this way you just get quicker. It gets done faster. So we've got that going in there. So as soon as they're done, we'll get the dusts coming in. So we look for pulv, and we'll find we've got pulverized iron here. And what about dust? Dust. There's the aluminium. Now say if I'm going to put aluminium in this one, move stacks. Let me just make sure that it's all on move stacks. Move stacks, move stacks, and I'll put the pulverized iron in here. It will export that iron that's just been thrown in into the furnace. And then this import bus on top will pull it straight out of the furnace and back into the system. So if I go into our system now, we should have some iron turning up. Oh, there it is. I don't even need to look for it. Our first bits of iron. We've got aluminium as well. There's some pulverized ferris. Now basically I'm just going to get these dusts and add them to our system. So give me 1 minute. Because once they're all added, it's a fire and forget. You never have to look at it again. So you can have that. You can have that. Is our gold showed up yet? Yes, I think that's the last. Oh no, we've still got tin and lead. Damn. It's a bit of a long process setting up if you're doing it as you go. But once it's done, it's a fire and forget, you never have to do it again. Now, is lead showing up anywhere? Have I done copper? Because you think it wouldn't be there if I'd done copper. Oh, it must be going. Yeah, copper's going in there. Let's see if we've got the lead yet. Lead. No. Put this back in here for them to get exported out. To them. It does take a while with the pulverisers. If I had IC2 set up, I'd be using macerators and electric furnaces, which would just make it so much faster. But at the moment, while we wait for that, I'll go set something up. Here's a question. What do you do with all the pesky cobblestone and dirt you get? Because look at it, you get thousands. That was one quarry and I got nearly 7,000 cobblestone. There's two solutions. One, you can set your Mac to auto-craft it into the compressed versions, which can go up to like 58 million in one block, which is pretty ridiculous. Or you can set up this little bad boy called the ME condenser. So if I plonk him down, let's say, I'm going to bring him over here and you'll see why in a minute. If I plonk him down here and I'll hook up some cable, but I'm not going to hook any cable up to this. I'm going to put a storage bus under it, and I'll show you what that does in just 1 minute while I set this up. Have I got it on, mate? Alright, ME fuzzy storage bus. Click. Let me face him upwards. Right, so now if you click on this, this shows items that will go into our ME condenser. And what the ME condenser is, it's basically like a trash can. Whereas, I'm just getting the right one in there. You can click, shift click, yep, and you can set it to make matter balls, which is ammo. Every 256 items that get put in here will make one of these, or singularities, which is what you're going to want to do. It's part of the wireless AE system later on. So basically, any scrap items we decide we don't want go straight into here. So if I put cobblestone in here now, it should pull any new cobblestone that comes in. It won't pull out of the old, but all the new stuff comes straight in here. And to make sure that happens, I can go into here, which is the priority system. So if you've got 3 places where cobblestone's meant to go, and this one has the highest priority, so say if I put this to number 2, all cobblestone that comes in now will go straight in here. But I don't want to delete all cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a deep storage unit, which isn't part of AE, it's part of Mong Factory Reloaded, but it's pretty useful. It can store 2 billion items, sorry. So if I just place you there, break down. I'm going to have 2 of these, one for dirt, one for cobble. And then I go boom, boom. So if I set the priority on these things to 3, and 3. Oh, that's 4. Don't mess up your priorities, it will bugger you up. Now this right now doesn't know what to accept, so I need to go put the items in there. So let's have a look. We got 6,854 dirt, 6,853 cobble, blah blah dirt, and we're using 5,529 of our bytes. So I'll go over here, and I'll put cobblestone in this one, dirt in this one. Let's have a look. Is it being pulled in? No, that's bad. It wasn't only accepting. Oh, I messed myself up there. You have to put it to only accept these items, but now there's items in there, it'll listen. Please tell me you hadn't been destroying things. It's broke 88 of our ores. Well, they're gone for good. I should have thought of that before I did that. Let's put cobble and dirt in here. Only accept these items before you do anything. Don't make an amateur mistake like I just did. Break that cable. So let's have a look. If I put a cobble in there, a dirt in here, any new items we now put into our system will go straight there. We can't pull them out of here though. So what do I want to do about that? Quite simply, I'm going to get myself an ender pouch. Now this isn't applied Energistics, this is just a little trick you might want to know for future reference. If you put something straight into your AE system, it won't go through the priorities. But if you put it through your input, which for me is a white ender chest, so say if I go, let me just throw this in here, cobble, I'm going to get all of this. 1 minute. Let me just double check the priorities on this drive. You have to lower the drive as well, make sure it's only at 1. Yep, it's at 1. So if I click up here and put all my cobble straight in here, it should all get pulled out. And it will show up in here, but it won't be in here. How do I prove it to you? Let me come over to the cobblestone. There we go. It's saying we've stored 1,793 cobblestone. Now a good trick, rather than having to keep doing all this, inputting it again, that was just me showing you it works, is to set up an export with cobblestone in. So let me just get a cobblestone, put it on stacks, put cobblestone. Now all the cobble in our system will get pulled into here, and the best part about the deep storage units is it still shows you the full amount inside of your AE system. So it's still telling me we've got 6,000 odd cobblestone, but in reality it's not using up any bytes. Well, it isn't, it just shows it does. That's a bit strange. It's probably a visual, because the items are stored inside this deep storage unit. Give me 1 minute, I got a leg cramp. Okay, I'm back, I didn't die. So, to prove it works, wait for them all to come in, 6,790. Let me just break this. And I'm going to show you there is nothing in our A system with cobblestone. There is no cobblestone. Cobble is gone. Nothing at all. So when I come back over and put the import bus back down, it will all show back up in there, but it's actually stored in our deep storage unit. Now how cool is that? I mean, you can't get much better. It's basically free unlimited storage. This stores 2 billion of the item. You can't get much better than that. So I've put the cobblestone in there, set the priority back to 3. Remember, this is 2. If you ever fill this deep storage unit, all future cobblestone will get deleted permanently. End of discussion, it's gone. Along with dirt as well. I hope you understand that, because it's pretty confusing to me too. Moving on, let's have a look how our dusts are going. Let's look for pulverised. We got silver and lead to add. I'm guessing it deleted all the tin when it all went into the singularity. Bit of a shame, nothing we can do about it. I'm not going to cheat something just for the sake of that. So now all the pulverised stuff's going in there, and we're doing it. Now say you want a stack of torches, always. You don't want to have to wait. I'm going to show you a quick way of doing that. So you go to your pattern encoder, and let's just get the recipe up for torches. So say regular old torches that use coal. Click, encode, put them in here. Okay, so now it knows how to make the torches. So what I'm going to need is another one of them interfaces, which is, I don't have it loaded. You'd think I would. Interface. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to like move all the stuff. I'm just going to plant it here. Now I'm going to tell this that I always want, I'm just going to spawn them in for the sake of it, I always want 64 torches, no matter what. So right now, it can't give me them torches, because it doesn't have the coal and the sticks required. But if I put coal and sticks, let me just find the sticks, sticks, a couple stacks of sticks, and I put a bit of coal in there, when I can load it up, it should, and I say should, oh wait there, export, no, yes, why am I not seeing 64? Give me a minute guys, I'm going to work this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so all I really had to do was break and replace the heat vent. Now this happens occasionally, it's a bit of a bug at the moment. So let me just get another heat vent up and I'll show you how it's done. Heat vent, heat vent, heat vent. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff that starts with heat. Heat vent, there we go. Now if I place this back down, you should see 64 torches in here. Yay! So what you will do is you will get a item duct. I'm just going to break that connection to the tesseract real quick. We don't want it going into the tesseract, but I do need to refresh. Alright, so I'm going to break this connection to the tesseract. I'm going to get a servo, and I'm going to tell it to always output to make sure it's always there. But before you do that, grab yourself a little bit of dye. You know I like to use blue, so we're going to go straight into a chest with blue. No, we'll make our export blue, white, white, because I'm not going to change the ender pouch. And that way, everything that comes in here will be for the white, white, white. So if I look inside of my, once I've set it up to work, where's my ender pouch? I haven't got one. You'll see. So if I look inside of my ender pouch, which is here, torches, lots and lots of torches. This will keep it stocked as long as you've got the resources. Now, of course, you probably don't want that many torches. So, if I wanted to do it like that, you'd put it on a only work on pulse, and then you'd set up a little redstone pulse. So, whenever you needed some, you'd flick a redstone transceiver, and you'd get it straight away. So now, at the end of this episode, we now have a fully automated, or to doubled, or to 2 ingots, a way to void all that excess cobblestone, a way to store billions of cobblestone, billions of dust, and we also have infinite torches. Come back next episode where I'll be showing you the expansions of Applied Energistics and other things you can do. Thank you, I've been S-Feg, bye.